Married at First Sight season 12. Apparently, girl. Paige, Married at First Sight star Paige Banks. I regret ever sleeping with Chris Williams after our wedding. But girl, you kept sleeping with him, Sister Paige. That's what I don't understand. Make it make sense to me, sis. Make it make sense to me. You kept sleeping with him. Even if I can get to the place where I can overlook the wedding night, you kept sleeping with him after all the bull crap, sis. So I'm just trying to figure out why you did that. Okay. Welcome back to Church Girls and Faith Girls Want to Get Married to. My name is Janice. Please be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out if you can. Remember, my book's available on Amazon. The Naked Wife, 23,000 Guys You Might Meet. In Christ I Am. And I just want to remind you, if you are listening, I want to remind you, number one, I ain't for everybody, and everybody ain't for me. Number two, this is not encouragement service. Okay, this is not test a lion service. This is not a profiling service. This is not where you come over here to get your little ego stroked. Over here at the Church Girls Want to Get Married to, we tell the truth. I tell you to stop shacking up, stop being a foolish woman, stop spreading your legs, stop popping babies out for every man you lay with. Do the work you need to do to attract a masculine man that's going to provide, protect. Stop being a bossy bee because it's not attractive. Stop being a masculine woman because that is not attractive if you want to get married. Church girls want to get married too. That means what? We have to do the work we need to do. I tell you the truth over here on this channel. I always tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. I've been in the church my whole life. And I had to do a whole lot of work to attract my husband. And if I didn't, he would never looked at me twice. Okay, so those of you come over here and want to whine and complain in my comment section, you should be lifting people up. You better go call your pastor so he can lift you up, baby. Okay, over here I'm telling my sisters what they need to do to attract a good husband. Because 70% of black women are single and not married. There's a problem. Something's wrong with that. Okay, boss bees. But anyways, girl, I just wanted to say that a little bit. Anyways, so Sister Paige is saying she regret, according to realitytvworld.com. I don't know how true these sites are because, they had my name. A couple of people had my name in a couple of articles, and I'm like, I never spoke to you. Okay, neither did I say what you said. I said as facts. So I don't know if this is true. But anyways, Married at First Sight star Paige Banks appears to regret her decision to sleep with new husband Chris on the night of their wedding, as well as the morning after. We can eventually get to the point we can overlook that, but it's the sleeping together where she told Pastor Cole, Pastor Cal, that they've slept together just about every night. On Married at First Sight, currently airing 12th season, Chris told production and Paige bridesmaid that he wasn't very attracted to his bride on their wedding day, although Paige has a curvy body and fat ass. Ladies, this is what I'm talking about. You, the church folks, think, because you have a beautiful spirit, the man is going to attract you. I'm sorry, the church lied to you. Men have to find you attractive. And not because you're curvy, shapy, and you have a fat ass, mean he's going to find you attractive and he wants to marry you. Every man has a picture in their head of what they want. Just like on my other video I did with Pastor Cal and the interview he did about Paige. A couple of sensitive women in there having panic attacks because I said Chris wanted Amaya. Light skin, high yellow, good hair, and cute. Not the typical black, dark chocolate girl like Paige. Curvy, shaved, fat ass, and don't forget the left eye, the lazy eye. Let's not pretend, you phony church folks, that the men are going to overlook the lazy eye. See, this is what I don't like about a lot of church people, and that's why I don't mix with a lot of church people no more. It's this deniability thing that y'all do. Okay? Deniability. Because you want the men to overlook the lazy eye because she has a sweet spirit. No, you need to understand that for some men, that does affect their decision. Hello, Leah. Go and read the book of Leah when nobody wanted Leah. Everybody came to the house to see Laban wanted to marry Rachel. Not one of them married Leah. And because nobody married Leah, it held up Rachel's blessing. And when Jacob, the cousin, came wanted to marry Rachel, Laban tricked him so he could marry Leah because nobody wanted Leah. Why? Leah has a lazy eye. They didn't think she was pretty. The Bible says Rachel was beautiful and had a lovely figure, but Leah had a lazy eye. So let's not act like men are not going to calculate our issues with us. I've had good men that didn't want to marry me because I had a kid. I had an engineer from Atlanta, from Georgia, flew all the way up here, paid his way, had a hotel, paid for us to hang out all weekend. I had a doctor. These little short selves. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want a ready-made family. I had a guy in finance. I really like you, but I don't want a ready-made family. And you know what I say? Thank you. And two of them and a pastor. I really like this guy, a pastor. I was even thinking about moving. He was the only guy I even thought about, oh, maybe I could move. It wasn't far. They didn't want a woman with a child. And it's, you know what I said? Thank you. And two or three of them, we are still friends on Facebook. And when I got married, they were all in my inbox. Congratulations. One of them even said, I regret not marrying you. You're a beautiful bride. So let's not have this deniability thing that we do. Let's face our issues and say, how can I overcome this? Pastor Cal, fake Pastor Cal, knew. He knew Chris would not like Paige. He knew that. Because they look at the ex-girlfriend pictures. Paige don't look nothing like none of them. And he said it. He said, oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. This is different from what I'm used to. Let's don't act, y'all phony Christian people, church folk, in my comment section that we don't talk about good hair. Let's not pretend that my hair is not considered good hair. Stop the lies and the fakery and the phoniness, and let's deal with these issues head on. I have 4C here, and we know in the black community, my 4C here is not considered good hair. Now, technically, is my hair good? Yes, my hair is good. I take good care of my hair. I have a beautician. She cuts. Of course, I haven't seen her since COVID. I took the perm out. I'm all natural now. Y'all seen my afro? I have a big, beautiful, healthy afro. My hair is good hair. But in the black community, is it considered that I have good hair? No, it's not. Because it's not mixed, or it's not straight, or it's not soft. Stop the lies, stop the pretending, stop the phoniness, and let's deal with these issues head on. So y'all having issues and attitude because I said want somebody with good hair. We know Chris don't think my hair is good hair. Maya is good hair because she's mixed. Let's not think he don't think she's ugly. He says she's beautiful in her own little way. See, this is why I don't like phony people. Y'all know I don't do the phony and the hypocritical business over here. Because I really do think that's why has held a lot of black people backward. You don't want to deal with the real stuff. Y'all want to celebrate Aisha for having 3 babies. She 40 years old. She out here screwing some man in the midst of a pandemic and getting knocked up. And y'all want me to celebrate her. No, it is shameful. It's a shame. It is shameful. And what can she tell a 20-year-old girl? She can't tell her nothing. So let's stop being fake and phony and deal with the issues that's in our community head on so we can get above them and do better. And that's what we do over here at the Church Girls Want to Get Married. So if you soft and you sensitive, I advise you unsubscribe, honey. Because I'm raw. I am really raw. I get down to the nitty gritty because 70% of Black women are not married. There's a problem. And divorce is over 50% in the church. Divorce is 50% in the world and over 50% in the church. It's a shame that the sinners is living better than the saints. But Paige was apparently the last one to know Chris didn't find her physically attractive. I don't think so. You know when a man finds you physically attractive. He's looking at you. He's complimenting you. Okay, Chris didn't give me any direct indication that there was no interest until the following day. Okay, the following day. Okay, Paige, I'm gonna give that to you. You're 25, you're young. The following day, but you still was spreading your legs raw. Okay, despite telling Paige bridesmaid that Paige was not a trophy wife, the opposite of the woman he was used to dating before signing up for the extreme experiment, he went ahead and had sex with her twice in less than 24 hours after saying I do. If I could go back in time, I definitely would have made different decisions regarding what happened the night before and that morning for sure. Paige admitted expressing regret over her choice to be intimate with Chris so quickly. Standards. You know why she did it? Standards. Brianna too. So I don't care what y'all say. Come over here and have your dirty, stinky attitude with me. Unsubscribe, goodbye, and go find you another channel. We'll stroke your ego. Standards. Remember, church girls, we are using these shows to apply to our lives. How many of y'all know? How many of you met a man and slept with him one night stands or the day you met him? How many of y'all done that? How many of y'all have met a guy, known him for 3 days, and the vibe is vibing like Brianna and Vincent, and it's just, you're in this, it's just vibing, and you don't spread your legs wide, and by next week, then you start finding the bull crap, and now, it's all this problem. And all I'm saying is, wait, yes, they're married, but hello, most of these marriages don't work out. In 12th season, there's only 12 couples that are still married, and I do think half of them is there for the money. He is still a stranger. You don't know him. Technically, even though they are married, it's like they are dating. Why? What is dating? Data is the art of collecting data so that you can make an informed decision. The couples will be married, and at the end of 8 weeks, they will decide to stay married or get a divorce. So, even though they are married, it's like they are dating, gathering data, because at the end of 8 weeks, based on the data they collected, they have to make a decision. And all I'm saying is wait. What's wrong with waiting? Wait. Get to know him a little bit. Yeah, it's feeling and the vibe is good, but you really don't know him. Because when Vincent turns into the beast, because he got anger problems, what you gonna do then? Oh, you didn't know he's not attracted to you. Well, why didn't you wait to find out, Paige? Chris said that Paige looked great on paper, and so she was probably the woman he needed but hadn't wanted. Hello, they have to be attracted to us. Paper don't matter to them. It doesn't matter. And this is why a lot of black women who are educated, great jobs, career, boss bitches are single because you lead with the paper. Brianna, Beats the family. I'm educated. I have a degree. I'm an engineer. Nothing about her. The paper doesn't matter. They don't want you because of what's on paper. They want you because they find you attractive and they think you're a trophy wife. Watch my video about what I said about a trophy wife. And they think you're gorgeous and you're feminine and you're friendly and you make them feel comfortable and you're cooperative and they can show you off and they're not ashamed to walk around with you. They don't marry you because your spirit is sweet. They don't. When a man sees you, he does not come up to you because you have a sweet spirit. He comes up to you because he likes what he sees.
Mom, Cowboy Clay was a baby, then grown up like a kid, then he grown like Cowboy Clay, then he don't remember he a kid.
Okay, all right, go back upstairs with Daddy.
I can't have a cookie.
Afterwards.
Afterwards, what?
After I'm finished taping.
Or you can give me really quick.
No. What's the word? What's our word we're practicing? Patience. Patience. We have to learn to wait. Okay? That's why a lot of y'all don't have no patience. You didn't learn it as a child. Wait. When I met my husband, I was sitting there with my 3 books in hand. 2 books. And we talked about the book. Do you know what the man complimented me and said? I was sitting. He leaned over to me. He says, "You must have your mother's legs." Girl, I caught that thing and I showed him more legs. I turned my whole body around. Gave him more legs and said, "And where did you say you were?" My husband's an educated man, an executive, smart, brilliant. I'm married because I love him. He's so smart. He's brilliant. And I'm sitting there with my 2 books. And he complimented me on my legs. Get it in your head, black woman, that you can't lead with your degree. You can't lead with you being a lawyer, Sister Simone and Christina. You can't lead with you being a chef, Shay. You can't lead with you being a comedian, Ashima. You lead with you. They want you. And if they don't like you, they're not going to want to marry you and be with you. They don't want the boss bitch, like Pastor Cal said on the other video. They don't want the bees, the boss. They have a boss. They don't want you to be their boss. You look good on everybody. Oh, she's so well accomplished. What's there not to be? He don't like her. He doesn't find her attractive. He doesn't think she's pretty. If a man don't think you're pretty, he's not going to marry you. If he's not attracted to you, he's not going to want to marry. This is why you have women shacking up years and years and spending years and years of time waiting for him to marry. It's been 55 years. You will have 26 kids for the man, and he will go down the street, meet somebody, and marry her in 6 months. Why? He likes her. He's attracted to her. He wants to be with her. He wants to die for her. A lot of women don't understand this. He looks good. Take Chris out of it. Let's take him out. She looks good on paper. That's what I need. Most men that prepare themselves, they don't need your paper. They don't need your degree, and they don't need that. But not what I wanted. Chris told Paige that he lacked an attraction to her after seemingly disappearing for hours the morning after their wedding. During that time, Chris claimed to have experienced a panic attack. You know, the rumors are where he went and what he was doing. I think any woman would feel like, dang, Paige said of finding out her husband's feelings about her looks. You women, you need to understand it. There are some men that's not going to find you attractive. I just don't understand what is so hard for y'all to understand. Every man is not going to think you're pretty. Every man is not going to find you attractive. Every man is not going to think you are pretty. Every man is not going to want to marry you. They will screw you. But that don't mean they want to marry you. And please do not think that because they screw you, then that means they want to marry you. No, you're just a hole. And you're a foolish woman for keep on spreading your legs to men who don't want you. Hello, church girls want to get married too. We do it real and raw over here. I don't play. Hello, I don't play. Because a lot of women are being fools. You're being a foolish woman. My new book coming out soon. Lord Jesus, I gotta email my formatter today. Oh, he said he doesn't want to marry me. He's not ready to get married. I'm gonna just wait for him to be ready. No, idiot. He don't want to marry you. He just don't want to say he don't want to marry you. Oh, he don't want to get married, but I think he can change his mind. No, idiot. He don't want to marry you. Get your bags, get your kids, and leave. Paige confessed she was already a bit self-conscious heading into her wedding day. And trust and believe I already had a lot of insecurities going into the wedding. Yeah. I didn't like my look in general already, so I was already having things in the back of my head. Insecurities, Paige. A lot of people was talking about her wig. I thought she looked pretty, but everybody was like, girl, no, that wig was messed up. I didn't know. I didn't wear wigs. So for that to have been brought up later down the line, it really did hurt my feelings. I was distraught because of everything that had transpired the night before. Paige said on the show that she wished Chris had expressed himself on the night of their wedding so she could have reacted differently and been more at peace with her decision. They're not going to react differently. They want the cookie. And they will play the angel of light until they get the cookie. You just have to have standards and keep your legs closed. Take the cookie off the table. Nobody gets it. Of course, they are married, but all I'm saying is we are using their story to apply to our lives, okay? Chris later explained to his parents going in, I wasn't planning to have sex with her, but I felt like maybe having sex with her would bring her this closeness to her. Maybe I would generate some type of attraction to her, but I was wrong. There was nothing there. That's a lie. That's what they tell you. Oh, I want to feel close to you. Let's have sex. It's a lie. It's a trick. Paige says she's very thankful to her supporters, but has had a tough time with the criticism. They're criticized. It's not easy to go through this process in general. Anybody who's a participant, but most importantly, my situation, which is extremely unique. Paige can be very critical of people's decision. People can be very critical of people's decision and not fully understand everything that's involved in it or other decisions. She continued, I know people were like, why in the world would she sleep with a man that's not attracted to her? I think that's the key focus for me at this point. Yeah, you got low self-esteem. So you need counseling. I think that's a key focus for me at this point, staying rooted and being grateful for those Team Paige supporters or whatever the case may be. Paige said she's owning her decisions and holding herself accountable for her mistakes or poor judgment. It's about being confident and bold in my own truth and understanding who I am and not whose I am. You don't know who you are, dear. Go to counseling. Despite a terrible start to their wedding, Paige was determined to give her marriage a chance and try to make things work as they head off to their honeymoon in Las Vegas. Paige took her marriage vows very seriously, even though she didn't understand yet why the Married at First Sight experts had matched her with Chris. Mm, mm, mm. She looks so just beat down. Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't know he's not attracted to him. Well, you need to know before you spread your legs, girls. Oh, I didn't know he didn't want to marry me. Don't spread your legs. Hmm. All right, let me go. I have to go, babes. I love you. Remember my books on Amazon 23,000. You need this book. You need to know how men talk to get the cookie. And The Naked Wife is available. And In Christ I Am on Amazon. Check them out for me, please. I love you. I have to run. Mwah. Have a good day. Mwah. I'm probably going to come back. Today's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate. I'm going to come back today, do another video. And I'll probably go live later. I don't know because you're not going to sleep. Bye, guys.